Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dana and today I want to show you how I made these amazing saffron and marzipan buns. Simple, fluffy and delicious. So I will show you step by step. I will start with ingredients for the dough, and I will need 500 grams of all-purpose flour, 75 grams of sugar, 75 grams of butter, 100 grams of cream cheese, 25 grams of fresh yeast. If you use dry one, use 7 grams. Saffron, I will use for the whole recipe 0.5 grams, 250 milliliters of milk, salt, and this is about it. In the warm milk, I'm gonna crumble the yeast, because this way we will activate it faster. I will add 1 tablespoon of sugar and a bit of that saffron that I have. I will not use all of it in the dough. I will save some for the filling as well. Stir it really good and add 2 or 3 tablespoons of flour from the whole quantity. Mix everything together and let it bloom for about 10 minutes. In the mixer bowl, I will add flour, sugar, I will add salt, about 1/3 of a teaspoon of salt, just to enhance the sweetness of these buns. And we need salt even if we make desserts. I'll add now the milk with yeast. Also cream cheese will end up in the mixing bowl, and I'll knead the dough for about 10 minutes on low speed with the mixer. If you knead it by hand, please do so. It will take you maybe 15 minutes until the dough will reach the best consistency. Another tip will be all the ingredients to be at the room temperature, even flour and sugar. I will add now butter and continue to mix. I don't like to melt the butter. I will add it soft. This way the dough will remain softer for a longer period of time, and fluffier, and also has a yummy taste with butter. So this is how the dough looks like, and even if I use the mixer, I will shape it with my hands. So I will take the bowl out and I will put the dough on my table. I have some butter over there on that corner of the bowl, on that edge of the bowl. So as you see, looks pretty nice and has a really nice color. I don't use saffron just for the color. I use it also for the flavor. The dough looks really nice and smooth and fluffy, and it will rise in no time. You can see specks of butter. I will drizzle a bit of oil in the mixer bowl. You can use vegetable oil, olive oil, sunflower. Grease the dough with oil and let it rise until it's gonna be double in size. Cover the bowl with a cling film or a clean kitchen towel. For the filling, I'm going to use 100 grams of soft butter, 200 grams of marzipan, the rest of the saffron, 1 tablespoon of vodka or rum extract, and I will put the saffron in that alcohol. It will dissolve and it's gonna have an amazing color. For this stage of the recipe, I'm gonna cut marzipan in half and use only half for the time being. And what I'm gonna do with it, well, I'm gonna grate it. I'm gonna mix it with butter. You can use mixer. I'm gonna use just a simple spatula. Just combine those two together really good. Transform them in a paste as much as you can. Marzipan feels really thick. And add saffron with the liquid in which state. And this is pretty much the filling plus the rest of the marzipan that we didn't grate. The dough looks amazing, pretty good. I will move it now on a silicone mat. Stretch it a bit with my hands, and I will use the rolling pin to stretch it in an even layer, in a rectangular shape. Looks amazing and feels great. And I will spread all that filling that we made earlier with butter and saffron and marzipan. Spread it in a even layer of course. And the rest of the marzipan that we saved, I will grate it all over the surface. Now roll the dough. Roll it tight as much as you can. Pinch the edges together. We don't want the dough to open up in the oven. And I try to use a knife to cut it in slices, but I didn't like it because it looks kind of squished. So I will show you another way to cut the dough pretty nice, and it will keep the shape. As you see, if you cut it with a knife, the filling comes off and it's a bit messy. But let me show you what I come up with. I have a bit of string and cut it like that with the string, using the string, and the dough keeps the shape, the filling stays inside. I'll put the rolls on baking paper in a oven tray and let them rise for 30 more minutes. Cover them with some cling film. You don't want them to dry out, so they look amazing. I will need 1 more egg, and I will beat it good, and with this one I'm gonna give all those rolls an egg wash because they will catch a really nice color in the oven if you do this. So with a brush, just brush each of these with egg. You can add a dash of milk with the egg as well. It's up to you, but it's not everything. I will add a few almond slices and some brown sugar, and I will bake this in the preheated oven at 180 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit for about 15-20 minutes until they will look amazing like this. They smell incredible, and even if they are boiling hot, I couldn't resist not to open one to show you how great they look. They smell incredible. They are super fluffy, and you have to bake these because they're amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you next time here with another recipe. Until then, find reasons to smile. Bye bye.